Ronnie agreed to take part in a mysterious experiment for $300,000. As soon as the machine activated, she was instantly transported to a strange location, and not far away, she saw someone who looked exactly like her. To find out what was going on, she quietly followed the other version of herself into a warehouse. But what happened next left Ronnie completely shocked. Everything she saw and heard, it was exactly what she had just experienced herself. Was this time travel? Just a few hours earlier, Ronnie was heading home with her husband when she felt like someone was secretly watching her, but her husband brushed it off, said she was just imagining things. Ronnie didn't argue. She headed to the factory to clock in and refill some water. At the same time, a research team quietly entered the factory. They were here to test their new invention. Once everything was set up, 3 team members debated who would test it first, but none of them were willing to go. While they hesitated, Ronnie suddenly appeared. She asked who they were and what they were doing. Chris quickly made something up. He said the factory owner was their friend. Ronnie looked them over, but didn't question it. The factory was usually disorganized anyway. After filling her water, she was about to leave, but Tony stopped her. He asked if she wanted to make some extra money. He said the task was simple. Just sit down and take a photo. No effort required. No time wasted. Ronnie agreed, but asked how much she would get paid. Tony offered her $1,000, but Ronnie surprised them all. She asked for $300,000, a number way beyond what Tony expected. But Chris immediately said yes. He explained that if the experiment worked, they could make over $21 billion. So $300,000 was nothing. They got the equipment ready. Ronnie was asked to sit in a chair inside the trunk. Frank warned her the process might cause slight discomfort, especially a brief headache, but that was totally normal. Before they started, Frank pulled the others aside. He said the device still had a bug. It could teleport someone up to a kilometer off target, but Chris didn't think it mattered, so they went ahead anyway. Then came the moment we saw earlier. Ronnie noticed another version of herself disappear from the trunk. It happened again. She ran from the strange place, and when she returned to the car, she found her husband was dead. Ronnie thought the research team had killed him. She rushed back to the warehouse. She demanded answers. What had they done to her? Why was her husband dead? Why had she appeared in another place and seen another version of herself? Tony finally told her the truth. They were building a time machine, and the device had just sent her back 15 minutes, which meant she was no longer in her original timeline. Ronnie asked for a solution. She wanted to set things right, to return to her real world. Tony said there was only one way. She had to go through the machine again and hope it will bring her back to the correct timeline. 2 minutes later, Ronnie returned to the warehouse. She said she wanted to try the machine again. She was sent back 1 hour. Ronnie ran straight toward the place where her husband had parked, but when she arrived, she froze, because in the distance, she saw her past self and her husband walking toward the car. And in that moment, she finally understood. Why did she feel like someone was watching her earlier? It was because her future self had been watching from the shadows.